Here we go. Welcome. It is Smashcenter 35, and seems like we just had a bomb dropped on all of us. We have Banjo actually on the way within, if anything, few hours, whatever the servers can sustain. But first, my name is Suar from PG Stats, Panda Global. Of course, this is Smashcenter, your weekly source for tournament recaps, coverage, controversies, and more. This past weekend we had Switchfest happening in SoCal, so we're going to quickly go over that, as well as dive into what this direct had in store for us, obviously centering on Banjo, as well as some of the other DLC announcements and what it might mean, particularly maybe how this stage might play out, as well as the confirmation of more DLC actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 obviously announced, and then DLC Wave 2, Season 2, however you want to call it, has been confirmed. So we'll get into that and more in a second. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay tuned to the latest in Smashcenter / Panda Global PG Stats news. And if you're in Twitch right now, welcome. For anybody that doesn't know, we are now on Spotify confirmed and iTunes as of today. Spotify we rolled out last week, and SoundCloud has been the entire time. SoundCloud obviously being what it is. But with Spotify and iTunes in the mix now, you can listen to us on the go and have us in your ear pretty much everywhere. So getting into it now, we're going to bring on Coney. But first, again, we're going to have a Q&A at the end, and it's going to feature a lot. But before that, I just want to talk a little bit more about this PGRU season. We have quite a bit when it comes to the actual events. We had Switchfest 2019 just happened, which we're going to get into. But I do want to highlight Port Priority, which is coming up this next weekend. Port Priority 5 happening in the Pacific Northwest. That's handled by pretty awesome people up there. From what I hear, there's now 5. But we'll get into that in the show towards the end. Q&A, like I said, is coming up. So let's just dive right in. Coney is joining us now. He's going to go ahead and be live as his mic is now turned on, I believe. And yeah, so Coney, what's going on, man? It's the day.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm trying to get my thing working. There we go. Okay, cool. I am with you guys. Just
oh no, are you downloading?
Okay, so I got my. I'm trying to download it. I'm trying to get him work. I finally got it working and showing up on my screen. So right now, I'm waiting for the download. I am as excited as anybody else. My birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday!
And Banjo came out today, so I am thrilled.
Dude, we are 3 for 3, or 4 for 4, or 5 for 5 on Smashcenter being on the night of or night before some sort of direct or whack announcement. I did not.
It's weird because like our nights change. It's not like we always do Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday.
I know.
It switches, and somehow it goes. You know what I'm surprised by though? I expected Banjo to come out during
October.
Big House. I thought it'd be Big House because what they keep doing is they keep releasing characters like right before Smash Majors. I'm like, that can't be an accident. You know, they keep doing it, but apparently he's out right now, or at least he will be soon. They said he's out tonight. Apparently, people said that it's they come out at like 9 p.m. EST. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what people say.
Yeah, Nintendo is also pretty much 3 for 3 with Evo, Genesis, and is there another one, or maybe SmashCon?
No,
SmashCon.
Yes,
pretty much either a week or less. SmashCon was 10 days, which was, in my opinion, still pushing it, but whatever. Salem got to snooze, left it on stream, so I guess that was worth it. But yeah, I mean, Big House being next month, they're pretty much in the clear, the safest major. Knock on wood. Assuming there's no hotkey or a hotfix, rather. Not hotkey. Think about WoW Classic. But yeah, we're here now. Banjo is tonight. It's today. Nintendo had to do it to them. They confirmed pretty much, yes, here's more Banjo gameplay. And by the way, when is he available? I was expecting, like I said, an October release date, and instead, September 4th. So today's Banjo's official release. Coney's birthday, of course, in the mix, so happy birthdays in the chat. But seems like another big news story that we got to talk about before we even get into Banjo, and that's going to be what another country did in SoCal this week.
Before we get into that, I also just really quick, we could talk about this during the Q&A, but keep in mind, with Banjo comes another patch Might be more balance changes coming up, so, be ready for that.
Are they live? Does anybody know if these notes are live?
No, because the patch itself isn't live.
You said you're just downloading right now.
No, I'm trying to download.
So we're trying to download. Okay.
Basically, it's a software update says you are using the latest version of the software, so they haven't pushed it live yet. I guess we're still waiting on it.
All right. Well, that, of course, it's its own can of worms. If it comes out during this show, then we'll scrap Q&A. We'll see. But no, jokes. We actually owe everybody a ton of Q&A time, so we'll get to that. But let's just jump into what happened this weekend in SoCal. Switchfest 2019 occurred. A-tier event, actually. They were able to push into that grade band with Team Japan being funded. We had a ton of the usual suspects. Kamame won the entire thing. We also had, of course, Coney with Shulk and, T with Japan, T with Pac-Man. Initial thoughts, Coney, we didn't see. Want to ban him. Of course, he wasn't there. I don't believe so. SoCal wasn't able to really defend much. No shots, just facts. I mean, Japan's out of control right now. Any big surprises before we dive into the top 8?
Top 4 all Japan. Kind of threw me for a loop. Just all 4 of them just totally sweeping. And we saw, it's not like they got easy brackets. T just demolished Gluttony. And I don't think that's a particularly easy matchup.
Or a common
Wario,
one.
But that's like, to get 3-0'd, like, Jesus. So good stuff to those guys. T just showing us what that character can do. And I mean, Coney getting that far with Shulk, finally showing us kind of what Shulk can do, because a lot of people always, like we talked about a billion times before, has a lot of potential, but nobody's really making it happen. Had some big upsets, a lot of really close sets too. Had a nail biter with Mars and I think it was Wadi. He had that crazy jump kill. So really good weekend for those guys. Good stuff. Taking all of top 4 at a big event like that. That's huge.
Yeah, no hero in top 8. Not that, we're expecting any, but again, the hero cries of bands. I don't know. I think, do we agree that both Shulk and Robin on their worst days are still better than hero?
Yeah, I think it's going to sort of go away. It's going to fizzle out just because there's no reason to, I don't know, nobody's really doing anything, and I think people are realizing nobody's picking up this character. I think it's fine.
Yeah. I would agree. We haven't seen anything really happen. The random match that you might get thrown into against the hero, in which you get kabloozoed or kablazed, kablam, whatever it is. I'm joking mostly, but mostly kamikaze and magic blast. Doesn't seem too common, so I think we're in the safe there. As we look, though, at this top 8, pretty great graphics showing all 4 of the top spots being Kamame T, Coney, and Shutone. Shutone, again, doing pretty much the Lord's work with Olimar. 5th this season, and placing above that, at least. Things to note here, though, okay? Aside from Japan, because we do want to highlight Japan, because it's Coney's favorite country outside the United States, is that not only is Coney unranked, but there's another unranked player in this top 8. Coney, do you want to talk about them, or should I?
Why don't you go ahead and drop it?
Joker, not Joker. Samus player. Yep. What in the world?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't really have much to say.
Yeah.
I did not know of this player beforehand. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I heard the name. I didn't know who he beat. Like, I didn't get to watch much of Switchfest. Like, I got to see, some of top 32, and then I got to see, I think, top 5, and he fell out at 7th. So I knew that he got top 8, and I knew that he had a good run, but I didn't know who he actually beat to get there. But I've heard the name Joker before. I think he's had a lot of close calls. I don't know if he's had like a breakout win or breakout performance, but it seemed to be his weekend at Switchfest. I think it was Low Tier City that I remember seeing his name.
Yeah, Mexican player. Just wow, what a deep breadth of talent. I had not heard of Joker before. And if I did, then maybe it was filtered out from the fact that, obviously, Joker being a character, it was just noise for me. Samus, the only other player to really do it, aside from Afro Smash, semi-jokingly, but YB with Dark Samus. He also plays Samus as well. Last time YB was here, I believe it was either Frostbite, but he wasn't a Cali event, because I remember he was at this particular venue. He popped off with Dark Samus. Joker now popping off with Samus. Does it give hope for Samus mains around the world, Coney? What do you think?
Nope.
Cool.
Characters has a very specific type of player. I think you're either going to succeed with her or you're not. So I think if you're locked in as a Samus player, she can do a lot. I think she's good, but you're not going to pick up Samus and start winning. So good stuff to Joker, but it's probably the end of that. Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, well, one-hit wonder. Hopefully not. Light.
Hey, he might do more stuff. I'm just saying. Other Samuses, it's going to be tough.
Sure. I mean, as far as the meta goes. Light, 5th, nice. Glutoni, sorry. 5th as well. Mars in top 8, like to see it. Person number 9, actually, coming back to us from Area 51, Mr. Larry Lurr. How do we feel about that?
He's getting bigger, or he's going further, and he's getting more wins. I mean, it's good to see him, starting to succeed more and more consistently. I mean, Switchfest wasn't a huge tournament with a ton of
it was good,
but it was fine. Yeah, so I think he'll be okay. It's good to see him succeeding in a way that I think we all knew that he could.
Yeah, Larry, I mean, solid player. Doing it with Wolf, though, so no Fox. Light is the entirety of the Fox meta. Mr. R, of course, with 3 mains at the same time. Glad to see him at least top 16 in A tier, MVD. Same deal with Waddy. Master Mario, cool. I know that he's a SoCal or NorCal or just Cal in general.
I think SoCal.
Yeah, there's a SenCal too. Did not know that until a couple years ago. Yeah, doing it with Mario, so that's cool. Mario and then Yoshi with Meme, and then Rivers with Crom and Diddy Kong. And then we got a Void popping up with Joker, Sheik, and Pichu. Interesting how Void and Mr. R similarly in character Pickle. Void did bring out a Sheik though, so that's much love to the Sheikah tribe. Big.
He can play Sheik. It's just, is Sheik worth it? That's kind of the issue. Not really worth the time.
Not really with Joker on the table.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, there you have it. This event, of course, being part of Season 2, being an A tier, turns into a very big deal later on. So when people forget that Larry got 9th at Switchfest, here you go. That's a big deal, okay? And same thing for Coney, same thing for Joker. These players that are like largely under the radar, this event means a whole lot. So congratulations to them. We'd show more, but honestly, the event was pretty much Japan's. Japan took the entire thing. They top forward, which I don't think they've swept a tournament like this in a bit. I'm trying to remember what 2GG event they were at before. I think it was Prime Saga. Yeah, it had to be Prime Saga because YB was there. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, as you love to do. But yeah, YB was at Prime Saga, and I don't think they swept like this. And then here they go at Switchfest 2019. So big ups to them. Now we're going to talk about what this direct means. You saw the whole thing, Coney. Anything pop up before? Well, actually, it opened up with what did it open up with? God, it was an hour ago.
Oh, they talked about Banjo first, and then they said that they were going to talk about him later. A lot of little things in this direct, but I think there's a lot more to talk about that's like under the surface. So, like I said, Banjo's out. I'm going to be honest. Looking at his moves, I'm not.
Oh no! Don't say it. Don't curse him.
I've been wrong a lot.
Usually, now, most often.
Him having 3 jumps is good because I saw him with 2 jumps and I was like, that's awful.
I did not expect that, TBH.
Yeah, the second jump doesn't go anywhere. It's like a Smash 4 Peach. What was the Peach? Might have been Brawl. What was the Peach that didn't go anywhere with her second jump? I think it does in Brawl. It's just like horizontal, but he has 3 of them, so that's good. And you can charge the up B, so he doesn't look awful. But like I was like, okay, I got to see his numbers to know if he's good, and his numbers didn't look great. Like the grenade
output?
Hit,
like
the grenade did 11, and I was like, that's not an easy move to hit.
Wait, grenade really did 11?
Grenade did 11, and I was 10.8, and I was like, oh, that's not good.
Dude, when Joker breathing does 20.
Well, that's the thing, and like Hero side B, that big slash, the electric, does like 25. Like, and I get that there are drawbacks to those characters, and Banjo is going to be more reliable and versatile, but like, people actually, Reflex, the Wario player, I said that Banjo didn't look good, and Reflex was like, I don't know, I think he looks pretty good. He looks well-rounded. I'm like, you know who else is well-rounded? Pit. Pit's well-rounded. He's going to be a Pit. I think he's got all these weird things.
He had that Pit Nair. He had that Ivy Nair.
Yeah, he has the Piranha Plant Nair.
The propeller.
Yeah, it doesn't seem bad, but like weird restrictions. Like, why does he only get 5 side Bs? It doesn't look that.
5 side Bs? Can you explain?
Yeah. So when you use his side B, you lose a feather.
Oh, the golden feathers. Okay.
You only get 5 feathers, but you can't get them back. There's no way to get them back other than dying.
Wait, there's not even a timer?
No, you do not get them back. He explicitly said that.
So the golden feather in the game, it gives you invincibility. It gives you invincibility here?
No, because you can shield it, and then you can punish him. You can grab him out of it.
Oh, there it is.
Anyways,
it's been a great Banjo Direct. Tomorrow.
And there's a lot of end lag. Banjo, I'm not really feeling him, but I'll have to see his moves. His damage output didn't look good enough to make up for I don't know. He
Coney,
looks
killing.
I'm a little disappointed. He looks great. He looks great. He doesn't seem like an amazing
like a
character.
faithful representation. I really like.
Sure.
The Smashified, like I know it became a thing in Smash 4, Smashifying characters, like the renders that they make. I enjoy Banjos a lot. It almost gives me hope. Oh gosh, this N64 render is terrible, but it gives me hope for. I mean, obviously not, but like a Banjo on the Switch. You know what I mean? Or a Banjo remastered. I'm
surprised that they didn't do that, but they did say so during the Direct. He said, this is obviously a Microsoft character. If you want to play it, go play it on Xbox One. So he said that explicitly, which to me says they're not giving us a remake. Because otherwise they would say, Banjo's coming to Switch. He said go play it on Xbox.
Also interesting, Nintendo figurehead, like essentially giving a red carpet to a competitor's console. I haven't ever seen that. Yeah, I mean, the Banjo bit, not coming to Switch, not so much surprised as I am. Just really looking forward to it. So, obviously here, Sakurai showed us in a hilariously self-titled low-budget presentation. He was saying, I don't know what's going on with him talking about how they're making these low-budget reveals. Joker, he did similarly before. He played for 20 minutes using 2 hands and 2 controllers at some points, and basically showed us gameplay. Here we see Banjo, and so Talon Trot. Any big parts about that? Because it seems like kind of like a cloud running into floating, running into Kazooie, right? I mean,
it's
not
just
anything different.
Dash.
It's just an animation.
It's not anything fancy.
Some people thought it was potentially a side B move, but
it's just a dash.
Yeah,
I want to know how the gun works. Because, that seems awful. But that's the thing. When I look at his moves, I'm like, these all look very bad.
Whereas Hero was like, this is not...
okay.
This is not okay.
Yeah. How can you do all of this,
Yeah, Bill Drill, not looking like a crazy hitbox. Not DLC hitboxes for sure. It looks a little bit Lucina-esque, picking up on the side. Side smash, I'm impressed by that? No?
I mean...
It's alright, disjointed.
Looks like the knockback's fine.
Okay.
Knockback is okay, but that's about it, yeah.
It's a smash attack. What did you think about the stage? Are we getting a pretty much similar Dragon Quest type of vibe? Not going to be used?
No. God, no. I hope not. That stage made me sick. It was like the Bayonetta stage. I can't play on that.
Well, the Bayonetta stage is falling the whole time, and this one is, rotating, so that's a lot. So...
Definitely going to use that as my Battlefield variation, though.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love the music as well.
I like the music, so.
So tonight, actually, this just in, 2GG will be running potentially this stage. They said concluding post pre-analysis. So they're probably, I think, just looking at this, what we just saw now, and either deeming it yay or nay. I saw a little bit of a Hyrule-esque. What's the Hyrule version of Delfino? Skyward Sword. Yeah, Skyloft. Skyworld. Yeah.
Okay. One of them is the pit
Skyloft. Yeah. So I'm getting those type of vibes. I'm getting not really Delfino, but more of a Skyloft situation.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll stay. The gun. I don't know why you wouldn't just. I mean, Mega Man seems better in this aspect. Continuous firing decreases in power over time. Cancelled by crouching or shielding. Okay. So, aside from this general breakdown, any other things that you think Banjo might occupy in either the meta or in just like our living rooms? No, really, no hope for that. Not even doubles.
Nope. I don't know what. Like he isn't gimmicky enough to like shake things up like a hero, and I don't think he's.
Wow, that side B is mega telegraphed. It's basically a Falcon kick.
It's not good. I don't think he's gimmicky enough to shake up anything, and I don't think he's strong enough just on his own. Like, you either got to be a hero or a wolf, because like Wolf is just generally good. All of his moves are good, good percent, good knockback, all
this
that.
Forward tilt is just gosh.
Yeah, he's. It doesn't look great.
It looks like you can cross people up though with side B, which is at least a plus.
I don't know. It might be a free recovery, but there's a lot of end lag to it. I will withhold my judgment until I play the character more, but it does not look good.
But up B doesn't look that impressive either.
Well, you can hold it.
Okay.
You can make it go higher, which is good. But my prediction before the game came out, I said he was going to be a hard mid tier, like a Falco or a Cloud. And of course, everybody tweets it.
Boy.
Yeah, everybody does that shit. Oh, why are you saying this character's mid tier? No, they're mid tiers. They're high mid tiers, but they're mid tiers when you look at the rest of the character. So I think he's going to occupy that space where he's going to be a good character, but he's not going to. Nobody's going to switch to this guy unless they really like Banjo. Like, he's not. I don't know if he's going to have anything that's like gonna immediately attract people that aren't already into the character. But again, I've been wrong before, and maybe it comes out and
like Forward Tilt. This ult is hot pink.
Maybe Forward Tilt does 25. I don't know. Like something stupid. Maybe Up Tilt kills it 60. Barring anything like that, he's not looking great.
So rear egg, is that the grenade you're talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe some edge guarding situations. We got like a Game & Watch forward air, if anything. But boy, does that look slow.
You're giving up stage control if you do a jump down B to cover like as much distance as you can. Then
the knockback is not even that crazy.
No, it's not great. And then you're kind of giving up the ledge. Like you
can grab it. That's cool.
But you can pick it up, but the detonation timer is really low.
Okay, so we got a new snake in the building.
We'll see. I had said before when I saw that grenade, I was like, okay, if the grenade does like 20, and if it has the knockback of a Bob-omb, which would be crazy,
okay,
but maybe like
Coney, what are you designing? What is going on? It's not a Mugen fighter.
If it was stronger, even if it had the knockback of like a Link down B, I could see it, but it doesn't look like it has either of them.
Okay, and if it's sticky. Yeah.
Or if it's sticky, that'd be great too.
Okay. Well, I guess the hype. I'm not gonna let it die, but it does not seem.
Oh, there's a boggy. Oh, somebody just tweeted it. Okay, there's a boggy recolor. He's white. Okay.
That's your main.
Yep. Yep.
Confirmed. Called. All right. I saw the pink recolor. So yeah. There could not be a boggy. But anyways, Banjo. I mostly agree with Coney. It didn't do anything for me insofar as like movement didn't seem, and oh my god, the stage is so gross. The rotation is just like, if you watch it, you like the characters slide over. That looks so unnatural.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but
if it was a rotating platform. Anyways, with Banjo, I mean, it doesn't seem like movement is really out of control. Damage seems pretty under control. Stage influence or being able to even just maintain stage control as of now, like with the projectiles he has, doesn't look too wild. It seems like a well-rounded character, but well-rounded characters I have not seen in a top 8 in a while.
I don't think he's tricky enough. Oh my god, there's a Gruntilda Banjo. He's like black with a purple Kazooie with green. That's so cool.
Is it on the site?
I guess so, yeah. If you want to look it up, I'll see if I can find it. I think he's got the problem of like, okay, if you're going to be a Mega Man character with a lot of projectiles and a lot of gimmicks and tricks, you can do that. Or if you're going to be a straight up Mario brawler fight character, you can do that. I don't know how those two things mesh together, but maybe they will. Like I said, I see him being too well rounded in a game where you kind of have to have some dumb stuff. That's maybe. I mean, again, I'd say it a million times. That's how I think it is. But I also thought that Joker was not good on his own without Arsene, and I was wrong. So who knows?
Okay, so talking a little bit about that, characters that have seen busted before their release and ended up being busted, pretty much. I think Bayo and Cloud cover that, right? I mean, no one really cared for Roy, no one really cared for Mewtwo, no one really cared for Lucas.
People went crazy. Oh my god, the blue and red Kazooie. Oh my god.
You might as well link these because I don't even know.
Sorry. It's I might be that one instead. All right, I just linked it to you in the Discord.
Okay, we have to show people what you're talking about.
Dude, he has excellent colors. Oh my god. What is this blue and red one? I feel like this is familiar.
Where are they? Are they in the images?
If you go to the fighter and then you click on them, you can change the color.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a thing. I didn't know that. So, anyone that doesn't know, I opened it in the browser. Whoops. Production.
God, so good.
Cotton Candy, the black one with the blue Kazooie is
black with blue Kazooie. I don't know what that is. Off the top of my head,
got an auburn over here and a violet Kazooie. Then we got the white,
it's
and
the
then the yellow, and then the blue. The Grintilda looks funny. It's like Halloween themed.
Yeah,
cool. All right, well, recolors. Talking more about though DLC perception, release versus trailer. Category for Banjo is just underwhelming in the trailer and likely underwhelming in gameplay. You think so? After all.
Yeah, basically. I mean, like, I'm withholding judgment because, like I said, I've been wrong a million times with Ultimate. But I'm not. I don't know. We'll see. I hope he's good. I don't think he'll have a place in the meta other than the same space occupied by other mid-tier heroes. But
okay,
we'll see.
So I think that kind of covers it, unfortunately. The other piece that was very crazy, actually, was the fact that we had the, Terry, right? Terry's his name. Clearly never played that game. Any big thoughts about that?
I'm excited because, King of Fighters was actually the first FGC game other than Smash. Like, I've been playing Smash forever, but King of Fighters was always the one that I was most attracted to, because in Street Fighter has a lot more in terms of like horizontal projectiles and sort of a keep away thing. King of Fighters always felt very up close and like close quarters, which always attracted me more. Mm-hmm. So I was actually a big King of Fighters guy when I was younger. I shouldn't say guy because I was a kid. I was like a teenager.
Bro.
And I didn't really stay on it, but I really, like, I'm glad that we're getting him in the game. I think SNK deserves it. Terry obviously deserves it. Really interested to see how it goes, and the model looks phenomenal. Like, the little bit that he showed, it looks amazing.
Yeah, the two moves. The renders are very, very, very nice this time around. Even with the Final Fighter remaining, and then this announcement of Wave 2, I don't even know who else. Like, I don't really have a big need. I mean, aside from like an anime character like Goku, it seems like they're pretty much staying close to just video games. But the other bit was Sans making it in.
Yeah, I mean, if he was going to get in, it would only... Like, anybody thinking he would have his own character is insane, but shout out to Toby Fox.
Huge nod, man. That's
a big deal. Like, imagine being Toby Fox and putting out this one game, getting to make music for that new Game Freak game, getting to meet Sakurai and play at his house,
and
getting your character in the game.
Wow, yeah, that he was explaining how like they had like a 50% win ratio against each other. That was too much.
It's hilarious.
I know. I don't even know what it would be like to play Sakurai in Smash. Mii Fighter news doesn't seem too crazy. Mii Fighters are still kind of whatever.
Everybody's going to be using that Team Rocket one.
Yeah. No, I meant like the custom move where you could share it, but like that's not too crazy.
Who cares?
Team Rocket's cool. Other parts of the direct, yeah, I mean, we had the costumes. Like Coney said, the Team Rocket one's going to be popular. Don't really know who Golmod is. But Mega Man's going to make, obviously, a splash as usual, Proto Man. But yeah, apart from that in the direct, any other things you want to hit before we open into a pretty good Q&A, since we're hitting up now on the half an hour mark?
Nope. Let us know what you think, guys. The character should be coming out in about 50 minutes. Apparently, it's 8:50, so...
8:50, not even 9.
Not 9, apparently. But you know we're not going to be able to get them right away because you know how that stuff works. So let's go ahead and get some questions, guys. If you have anything, hit us up at Panda Global. Let us know what you want to know, and we'll talk about it.
Cool. So, yeah, for people who are unaware, if this is your first time hearing it, Smashcenter, of course, we're going to open up the Q&A. In the chat from Twitch, we always get, people tagging us and telling us, what they think, what they want to know. So if you want to get into this, just tune in on twitch.tv/PandaGlobal. Otherwise, if it's on YouTube, it's already happened, so you can't be a part of it. Sorry. So a couple questions we got. We got A Supernova 369 asking, who do you think will be the winners of the patch? Boy, oh boy.
That's a good question. I think Peach will float by unscathed.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think they're going to ever touch the fact that her, float multiplier whole thing is out of whack? Because as soon as they do, that's kind of it, right?
I think if they were going to do it, they would have done it all. You know what I mean?
Because it's like that big of an oversight.
Right, exactly. So I think that's sort of the problem that they haven't really addressed. Other than that, I'm trying to think of characters that are like... So, like, Pokemon Trainer is very visible. Mm-hmm. Pokemon Trainer is kind of the tall poppy right now, so maybe there will be some adjustments there. Joker might get touched, specifically Arsene.
Okay.
If I was going to think of somebody that wins...
yeah, because he was asking about winners, and you just literally went through all the potential losers.
I said Peach. I think Peach is fine.
Okay, well, I think, wouldn't a winner technically be someone that comes out on top versus stays the same?
Pikachu.
Pikachu?
Pikachu will not be touched, I don't think.
Well, again, but like coming out on top, like getting something they didn't have. Do you really feel anybody?
So we're talking about buffs, not it's impossible to talk about buffs. That's the problem, is like I can't say who the winner is going to be, because like, okay,
yeah, that's a good point. It's like, how will it play out?
Now K rules forward, so kills at 40. Like, okay, now he's top tier. Like, you can't say who wins. What you can do is say who wins in relation to who loses.
Apparently, hold the phone. Patch notes are out, so this is happening all at once. But I don't know where to find them. So if anyone can link them in the chat,
I'm trying to update. It says I have the latest version.
No, patch notes, my guy, not the
I'm just saying, it's somebody in the chat said patch is up.
No, they said the notes.
This person just said patch is up.
Oh my gosh, this is...
I'm downloading.
Oh my god.
I am literally downloading right now.
He's in!
Alright, here we go.
Okay, so it seems like version 5.0, which now this has turned into a patch review session. Let's go ahead and read through it. Coney will do the honors. Q&A on pause. Okay, this does not happen where we get patch notes and a patch dropping during Smash Center. So please forgive us. Your Q&A is important, but patch notes.
Peach Up Special made it easier to hit.
Do not go ahead of me, please. Okay. Comment to all. I'm joking.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here.
Oh no, this is wow. Wow. What?
Yeah, there's like nothing here.
So. A global change, at least. It's on the stream, in case you're listening. Comment to all fighters. Previously, if you were in the air and held the shield button and input left, right, or down, and then continued to hold the shield button, aka buffering, until you landed, you would dodge in a direction input upon landing. Now you will only dodge after landing if you input the direction after landing. Okay, so I think it just changes how you attack, but... okay.
That's what it sounds like.
Not too crazy. Another global change to basic movement. Adjusted the time until you can move again after grab parrying to be consistent. To move again after grab parrying? Oh, is grab parrying like when you grab at the same time? Wow, they gave that a term. Okay. Yoshi, basic movement, made it so that you can grab using input buffering after dodging like other fighters. Okay, Peach Up Special made it easier to... Wow, Peach got buffed. Her up special, Parasol, is easier to hit multiple times. Daisy, same deal. Ice Climber's basic movement. Restored Nana's ability to steal edge grabs. Cool. Villager, up smash attack. Buried opponents will not be shot up and hit multiple times. Rosalina and Luma. Hero Snooze will no longer prevent Luma from being controlled, similar to other instances of sleep. Got it. Joker, in the other category, adjusted the time it takes to move again to match other fighters when bouncing while lying face down? How specific?
I don't...
Wow, this is not...
What a nerf.
What a twist. Hero, 3 things happen. A neutral special after Caprice hits a fighter or the stage and explodes. It can now be guarded against with a shield, reflected, or absorbed. Hero down special. Increase the amount of time opponents will be in the damage animation when they're hit at the beginning of Magic Burst. Okay. Hero, other category. Adjusted the time it takes to move again to match other fighters when bouncing while lying face down. What is this bouncing while lying face down situation?
I don't know what that means.
Bro.
I guess it's if you don't tech.
Okay. Work. Smash Ball slowed the movement speed and made it easier to hit with attacks. Love it. Got it. Great. So, patch 5.0 is a blowout. I'm so upset.
I mean, no, because, like, it's fine because this is really just a character. They're just releasing Banjo. And, like, it hasn't felt like enough time has passed between... What, SmashCon was barely a month ago. It wasn't even a month ago. So, like, you know, it was like 2 weeks before SmashCon we got 4.0. They want to give it more time. Totally makes sense.
Okay, fair.
We'll get a 6.0 at some point.
Fair. I'll allow it. I guess that is true. We do not want to be patching every month like we're League, and at the same time,
all right, my game's done downloading. I just wanted to let you know. So I'm gonna be with Banjo in the training mode right now.
Oh my.
Please continue. You have my full undivided attention.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, so we're gonna do Q&A.
Ask questions.
We're gonna do Q&A cutting into Banjo training mode. I wish I could show what you were doing so people could see. But you're gonna.
If you want to ask me Banjo stuff, I'm right here.
Oh my god. All right. Questions before we got interrupted by this very lukewarm patch notes. We're going to take a couple before we go because, I mean, Banjo's out. You guys want to play Banjo, so do we. What would you want? That's whatever. Who do you think is getting nerfed? Well, Caps, you wax. Funny you ask.
Apparently nobody.
Apparently nobody.
Apparently nobody. Yep.
We got Lionaries. Thoughts on home run contest? Free content, honestly, for Alpha Run.
Free content. Oh, yeah, this is good for the casual players, but I don't care because I never spent any time in home run contests, but, you know, it's fine.
It gives...
Where's my Banjo? I don't have Banjo. Oh! No.
Did you not buy the season?
No, I have the fighter thing. It just, for some reason, this happened to me with Hero, where it just, he's not here, but the game is in 5.0.
You got hoodwinked. Wheezing Clown asks, if Nintendo sponsored events while letting TO still run events, do you think the community will accept it or question it? That is a very, very big if. If you missed it, the other week, Coney responded with a resounding no, we're not getting money from Nintendo, and explained why. Mostly having to do with corporate liability and the fact that this grassroots community has a lot of liability. Yes. From casters to players to cancellations to, you know the deal. You know what we're doing here. But by and large, if Nintendo were to sponsor any event like proper, you know, like fully circuit everything, it would not probably be the TOs as we know them to be. I don't think it'd just be Champ. They might be like in an affiliate program, this, that, and the other, but things would be very different. And again, casters and everything else will not look like it has. So fingers crossed, but also be careful what you wish for. We got Lord of the Papadome. Take a wild guess. What will the final fighter total be?
Oh, God.
Is Banjo 77?
I guess. No. Well.
Yeah?
Well, we started with 72, right?
I'm not sure. Well, I think Banjo's like 77, 78. I think that with the next one chalking us up to almost 80, if we get 5 more, we're going to be maybe at 83, 84. If they do a season 3, though, then boy, then Smash Ultimate's going into potentially the 90s, which...
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
It's a Mugen. It's a Mugen simulator. What else do we got?
I got Banjo now, so if you guys have Banjo questions, let me know.
Oh my god.
I'm going live right after. After.
Honestly, we can just host you as I close out.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. We're going to take a couple more questions. Please tag us. We're going to read them all. SP Starmon, or Starmon. Is there any special modes?
Sorry.
This is going to be annoying.
I'm playing as Banjo!
Are there any special modes that you want from previous games? Events, target smash, etc.? You want subspace? What are your thoughts on subspace, Coney? I don't think you've ever said it.
I've never really cared about subspace that much. I did when I was younger, but like I'm 30 now. I don't really.
I'm 30 now.
You know, like I'm over it. I don't really want to see characters.
You don't want to hit the baddies with your smash attacks and.
Right.
Yeah, I mean there is something to be said about like, you know, subspace in general, but that was such a big, hulking, convoluted, twisted mess of a storyline that they cannot do it again unless it's like that, and I just don't think they have the resources, nor do I think people really want it the way it was. Like, there's a lot of nostalgia poured into that.
Okay, Banjo might be good.
Jesus Christ. Banjo
Sorry,
is
this forward air
76
is good.
confirming.
This forward air is good. Oh my god, this forward air is good. I'm just throwing it out there.
Banjo 76 confirmed by a supernova, by the way. Okay, well, this is gonna take a turn for the worse, so I'll just end it here. Q&As as people are dipping out and pouring into their patching. Seems like it wasn't too bad for Coney to be able to get it on the second, third try. Servers too bad?
I got it right away, yeah.
Right away? Yeah, I mean, I think the first ever DLC was a big deal, but now people are kind of like, their switches or whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna let Coney go as we're about to host him. So if you're interested in seeing the Banjo future PGR Banjo main Coney, PG Coney,
down throw grounds, down throw grounds.
Oh my god, here we go.
Oh my god.
All right, Coney, we're gonna let you go. Where can we find you, Coney?
I'm gonna be right. You're just hosting it at Twitch, Coney. Twitter is ConeyZZ. Just join right now. I'm doing it right now. I'm sorry. I've waited 30 years for this. You're good. All right, Coney, we're going to let you go. So, say goodbye to Coney. Happy birthdays again in the chat. Banjo's about to start. We're going to close out now. With everything that happened, craziness. We had a direct a couple hours ago. We have Banjo the night of. We have Port Priority, like I was saying, happening this weekend. So, tournament, shout out to that. They should not, and I hope not, they will not be using patch 5.0, or whatever this patch is. I saw on the site 5.0, but how does that make sense? If Hero was... Anyways, Banjo should not be live for any tournaments this weekend, unless you are a tournament just trying to get your local community to build up and maybe play, aka a casual format. Otherwise, let's see what he's got. Apparently he grounds. Apparently the fair is good. I don't know. In any case, it's been Suar with Smashcenter 35, the big 3-5. I don't know how we keep making these, but we are. Next week, we're going to tune in and see what Banjo did, what Banjo does, results about Port Priority 5, and in general, just seeing how everyone is. Go ahead and download that patch, tell someone you love them, and in any case, Smashcenter will be here for you next week. Stay tuned for PGRU updates at the PG Stats, and you can find me on Twitter at PG_Suar. Go ahead, let's see what Coney's up to, because apparently this character might be, I don't know, not mid-tier, as he said. So, catch you later. It's been fun. See you next time. Not mid-tier.